Happy Friday, y'all. Welcome back. You're on Bill Voice Radio, Wisconsin Voices, WNOV 860, 106.5 FM. Just want to say good morning to Milwaukee and all surrounding areas and viewers online or across the country. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for always taking a minute to listen to Be a Voice Radio with the squad over at Wisconsin Voices. I'm Brian Sanders.
Joe Dre.
So we got a little warmer weather today, which is, I guess, we'll take it. It's 13. It feels like 13 instead of it being, 13 feeling like -10 or 12, whatever it said yesterday. It was all over the place.
I had to take the dog out this morning, and it was pretty chilly.
Yeah,
still pretty chilly.
Do you get this level of cold down there in Ohio? Do y'all get the negative?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's always a few degrees warmer back there than it is here.
Right. Yeah. I figured it would be. I've been looking at just, as always, every year, especially on TikTok and Instagram and everything else that is floating around the internet, you see these crazy videos of people playing on the ice. Now, it doesn't matter where you are, who you are. It's not a group thing, race thing. It's just be careful playing on the ice, man, because I'm seeing videos of folks all across man. So even in Wisconsin, the DNR is already stating for folks, just a couple tips for the ice safety, just especially because of this season. The captain of the DNR said in a span of 24 hours and on December 9th, they did have 2 people in northeastern Wisconsin that already fell through the water.
Oh.
So, you got the folks outside there playing, and especially when the weather's fluctuating like this, you got to be careful with the thin ice areas, and I know people like to go out on Milwaukee rivers, and some of y'all got ponds and lakes and streams and stuff that you have access to. And I know a lot of Black people do hunt and go up north and go to Lake Geneva's and all across the city. Just be mindful, that, the weather does fluctuate just like it is today, even though it is below freezing, little soft spots, especially around the edges, etc. Like I was showing, you could still fall through. So be careful, especially for my folks who don't like to swim or do not like getting into the water. So just some precautionary steps, just be cautious if you're out there, if you're doing any water activities. For my ice fishers as well, I know we got a lot of fishing folks that go up north and got areas up north that they do have. So make sure you're having your cell phone, float coat, life jackets, anything that you may need. Of course, keep your handheld ice picks and stuff like that. But if you are going alone, make sure you inform someone about your plans, at least where you'll be at, or share some type of longitude, latitude, or some type of GPS location as well. So that's just my little health and safety tip, starting off Be a Voice Radio today. Outside of that, we do got to do a pretty cool little show. We like to talk about national news and politics, and politics a little bit as well on Friday, throughout the week. But on Fridays, we like to keep it light and fun. So today, I know Joe's going to start off some things with us, and then we'll go into a guest after the 20 after mark. Just one of our partners is going to come on again and just talk about events that she has coming up this weekend. We got another caller come in since it is the holiday season. We do want to talk about, Black business or just business overall and gifts and things. And we'll have on a young lady from Milwaukee area who has a beauty lip gloss line that she wants to promote for the holiday as well. Right here in the community. Also, we will discuss just some other topics that seem to be caught not just our attention at in Wisconsin Voices, but of course the attention of the country as well. So, Joe, would you like to kick us off?
Sure.
All right.
I wanted to start by responding to Tuesday's show.
Okay.
We closed out with a gentleman that called in, and we were talking about freedom and how free nations are, and he was trying to express that he felt that America is one of the freest nations, and that's what made America so great.
Yeah.
And there is a World Freedom Index score, and
Mhm.
I had to go look it up, and I told him I would.
Which countries are the freest?
I can start and go down the list of the ones that made it in front of the United States, which are Switzerland, New Zealand, Denmark, Ireland, Sweden, Estonia, Iceland, Luxembourg, Finland, Norway, Netherlands, Taiwan, Canada, Australia, Latvia, Japan, and then the United States.
Milwaukee has a connection with a former Milwaukee mayor. He took an opportunity to work in Biden's administration to be a, I guess you would say like a diplomat or some type of representation. I forgot his title for sure, but he went over to go work in Luxembourg. You mentioned a lot of those didn't surprise me at all, especially the Switzerlands, the Denmarks.
Right, the Scandinavian countries,
Yeah.
they have, you know, free access to quality health care. They have free education. Yeah, they pay more in taxes, but those folks are really happy to pay their taxes because they get services from them. The government provides them with services, and we were talking on Tuesday that's the two things that government should provide, whether it's on the local level, whether it's state or national. And that's safety and service.
Yeah.
So
no, I agree. I agree. So there
wanted
we
to clear
go.
the air after Tuesday's show and make sure we got the record straight.
So
I told him I would look that up.
Who's that, Meech?
I do believe.
If that was Meech, yeah. If you have a short rebuttal, Meech, we don't got all day for all that stuff. But if you got a short rebuttal, you can definitely.
We're trying to keep it fun today.
Keep it fun, you know. If you have anything cool to say about that. Of course, the Wisconsin Voices just do want to highlight to let you guys know as well. We will be starting our youth program up. So if you got any young adults, primarily between 16 to 21, 16 to 20. We may let 21 in. I guess it really depends on, the amount that we do have. I think we are going to go 16 to 20, maybe 21. Either way, we do have the youth program that will be kicking back up. And our youth program, we like to create opportunity for students to see not only the just another view outside of what they may see on a regular basis in their day-to-day lives and young adults, but of course, being able to interact with people for potential careers in the future, working with people in the community that are doing great things and that are representing us right, and are focused on, healing and progression in the Black community and surrounding areas in Milwaukee. So if you are interested, please let myself know, Brian, at wisconsinvoices.org. You send me an email if you have a youth that you're interested in. And if they want to get into the program, let us know. Also, you can reach out to Latoya at wisconsinvoices.org if you have any questions on that too. And also another program that we kick off is the civics program. The civics, another program that'd be important as well. That a lot of people were showing, and we do appreciate you for showing your interest in the youth program, in the civic engagement program or the civics program. So if you want to sign up for that, or if you have any interest as well, you can get in contact with us too. So give us a call, or make sure that we get your contact information. We'll make sure we put you on the list.
And check out our website too.
Yeah, Wisconsin Voice. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
WisconsinVoices.org. Make sure you go in there and see if it's anything that you may be interested in, and of course, we will make sure we update it. So we will have the sign-in area for civics, and I believe it may be one on there, maybe not at the moment, since we are just pretty much revamping that class.
Right,
and then I'll make sure that we can get an area for any youth that may will sign up, but you can still contact myself, Joe, whoever you want to contact, to let us know that you are interested in the youth program.
Yeah, we'll get you hooked up.
Yeah. To keep it into, I know you were saying that you had a couple of, did you? Yeah, the cabins, right? Yeah.
I always come a little prepared on Fridays.
Yeah, so you mentioned that once. So what was that? What was that next?
I was just going through the news, and I do this every morning,
right?
Bright and early in the morning. I'm up, earlier than most folks, and I start scrolling the news and seeing what's going on for the day. What are the highlights as far as no national, local, and state? But today, this one really grabbed me. For the first time in our history of our nation, we will have a White House controlled singularly by and for the billionaires. And I'm going to go down a short list of the Donald Trump and his appointees and how much their net worth is. Donald Trump with a reported net worth of $5.4 billion, Elon Musk $400 billion, Vivek Ramaswamy, 1 billion. Scott Besnett, 500 million. Howard Lutnick, 2 billion. Linda McMahon, 2.6 billion. I mean, it goes on and on. Dr. Oz, 100 million. David Sachs, 200 million. Jared Isaacman, NASA administrator, 1.7 million. So yeah, definitely not appointing the folks, the average everyday Americans. You can definitely see that the billionaires and millionaires are definitely getting those positions, and that's kind of who he's looking out for. So
Yeah, I mean, it's aligning to everything we've been saying as far as bringing in that group. Yeah, I guess it's the representation that certain people thought that they were going that they wanted.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, exactly. But doesn't really represent the average everyday working American, and kind of just represents the oligarchs and uber rich.
Not Wisconsin Voice is talking, but Brian Sanders talking. I was looking at the way that how goofy he was looking yesterday with the New York Stock Exchange when he was ringing the bell. He looked forward and he had that little goofy look he was doing. Look, he wanted to get up and do that little dance. I was like, oh,
just
man.
FYI, the stock market was down like 223 points after that.
It went down. It dropped 223 points.
Yeah, it dropped after that. Yeah,
and everybody, it seemed like he had about 5 or 6 people from his administration or more at the New York Stock Exchange yesterday.
Yeah, his family. I saw. Yeah,
I seen some family members as well. And I was looking. I'm like, there's no representation of the United States up there besides the white. I mean, there's one black dude, I think, and I couldn't tell if he was whatever he was. He was way at Brown brother at the end, and he was way at the end, pushed all the way to the left side. Everybody else was right in the mix, and that was no representation of the United States that I see. And there's no diversity. There was not nobody up there that looked like anybody that, I mean, yeah.
Yep. I agree, Brian. That's exactly what I saw too.
Yeah. So, okay. The cabinet is loaded, is what we're saying.
I'm going to go ahead and say that, it's definitely those folks that really contributed to his campaign, the ones that were able to give lots of money and make it happen. And now, it's funny because in 2016 when he ran, he didn't want he kind of ran on the theory that he wasn't taking any money from anyone. He wasn't taking money from the corporations or from the billionaires. And this time around, I think, obviously the story flipped, the script flipped, and he was perfectly fine with taking that money. And then now you're seeing the payoff, kind of, well, thank you for helping me get me elected. Here's your reward at the end of the race. And you've seen it. I mean, we've seen it through different administrations. It happens time and time again. It's never the best person for that job.
Like the Koch brothers at one time, they was in the mix heavy. Who was that, Bush administration?
I think so. Yeah.
I know they was involved in a little bit of. I remember the second Bush, George W. But then I felt like they was trying to pop up during somebody else who was running as well right after. Who's one of the Republican candidates? But yeah, they've always been in the mix somewhere, trying to, as a lobbyist, trying to influence big time. And then they get in. Of course, they usually do something they want gets passed, just like we see here locally with millionaires here, state being able to drop
the benefits them and not the like you said, the America that we see.
It's directly for whatever they want. Here, I just want to be able to throw this waste in a river somewhere, and I don't want to have to deal with the people of Wisconsin or DNR saying something to me. Oh, sure, let me get in office. Give me a little money. I'll see what I can do. It's the typical game. I mean, it's just right in your face.
Yeah,
all right in the American people face all the
time.
Exactly. I was, even looking at that. I seen that, and I'm sure you mentioned it already, but Elon had gave over 230 million or something, or 200 some million.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, you think about it. When you have all the money in the world, what else do you need? Everybody says, "Well, what could you possibly need?" Well, power.
Yeah,
because you want power now, and the way to get it in America, which has been proven time and time again, every election cycle, is you got to buy it. Now, you contribute enough to a campaign, you're going to get a seat as one of the cabinet members, as UN ambassador, and it has nothing to do with your ability to actually do the job.
Yeah.
It's not the best person for the job.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I definitely agree on that. But thank you for that update. I appreciate that. Yeah, as always, it's something. It will be something going on every day. So just any updates. We like to jump in and out of local local topics and all that good stuff. So just to kind of get things going on the national level first, just to kind of bring in some of the topics. It looks like just be mindful if you're in the cryptocurrency game or if you just out here. It looked like a fake Uber driver had made $300,000 stealing customers' cryptocurrency. And this, I don't know exactly. Well, looks like in the desert city of Phoenix. Matter of fact, speaking of Phoenix, I do want to shout out a very important listener today. My little sister Nicole is in town from Phoenix or the Arizona area, and she's listening right now. So Nicole, love you. Nicole Adams, love you so much. I'm glad you are here. Hopefully you are enjoying your morning, and shout out to the whole fam at the house as well. So Nicole, this is a story that you might be interested in too. But it looks like a fake Uber driver was stealing $300,000 in cryptocurrency from passengers. So it's out in Scottsdale, Arizona, of course, east of Phoenix. They apprehended Mr. Nura Hussein on Wednesday, who is 40, for felony charges of grand theft and money laundering. So it looks like it was a joint operation with the United States Secret Service.
Oh my gosh!
And the Phoenix Police Field Office, or Secret Service Field Office in Phoenix. So they say between March and December this year, the suspect pretended to be an Uber driver and picked up unsuspecting. Look at this though. He pretended to be an Uber driver, picking up unsuspecting customers who ordered a real ride outside of a hotel in Scottsdale. So he would use the victim's phone on the pretense of needing to look up directions or to connect to the Uber app. So while he was doing that, he was manipulating the unsuspecting victims and transferring cryptocurrency from a digital wallet to his digital wallet. He was booked in Maricopa. We got some family in Maricopa too. So look at Maricopa County. So he's booked in Maricopa County Jail, and the Secret Service, both police and the Secret Service are doing an investigation. So he was charged with 2 counts of money laundering, 2 counts of fraudulent schemes, and 2 counts of theft. He will be appearing in court December 18th with that. So, and then he has a $200,000 bond placed on him. And he can't go back to Ethiopia. Says, he regular travels to Ethiopia, so he's a flight risk as well. So,
I got a question.
What's up?
So I just want to make sure I heard this right. My ears might not be working right.
Yeah.
So you said that.
Yes, they handed their phone to him.
Okay, that's what that's what had me like.
Yeah, I was trying to see how they was getting in the car, not checking plates or anything like that.
Yeah,
that's what gets.
That's what's true, because I'm like, how can you fake an Uber driver? Because it shows up on your phone what car
and what their picture looks like.
Their picture is
exactly
who it is. It shows up, and then for you to get in the car and give a stranger your phone for him to do what?
But
to connect to what?
Here's my thing.
Connect to the app.
It seems like he had to have hacked into something to be able to know who ordered an Uber.
Exactly. Yeah. So why would you need my phone to log into the system?
So if he say he's pulling up in front of busy hotels with oblivious Scottsdale type of folks, not to get discredit. Okay. Come on now, you know what that Scottsdale is like, the Beverly Hills of kind of like
right.
It's like the downgraded version of Beverly Hills in Arizona. So if you got a whole bunch of ditzy types, just are you an Uber? Pulling up. Hey, you're Uber.
Sure, get in.
Sure. Pulling in. For y'all that's been to Scottsdale, y'all know what Scottsdale like, especially the nightlife scene.
I just took an Uber the other night down to the Bucks game.
Yeah,
and I knew what car it was.
Yeah.
I knew what the license plate was, and I knew what my driver looked like before he even showed up.
Yeah,
and it was dark. It was kind of dark. And even looking through, I could see he turned his light on, so I could see who he was. I looked at the car. I'm like, oh, that's him.
Because you got to look at the plates and make sure that the plates line up.
I was like, yeah, that's his car.
Yep, exactly. So
that's crazy.
Be self-aware out there, folks.
Yeah, and even just to add on to that self-awareness, this is why it's just important to be just vigilant. If you are a cryptocurrency investor, people across the country, across the U.S., have made more than 69,000 complaints and reported losing $5.6 billion to this form of fraud. So people are said they lose $5.6 billion to this form of fraud in 2023.
Wow.
The true figure is likely many times higher due to the reluctance of some victims to contact authorities, especially if you was, probably robbed of it under some malicious things or some things you might have done on another end and they holding it over you.
Right.
More than 16,000 complaints of cryptocurrency fraud comes from, and this is why it could be important, comes from people over 60. So, people do invest. And if you are investing in the cryptocurrency, 16,000 complaints come from people over 60. So be aware of that as well. So, but they're pretty rare scams out here on that. But like they say, it does happen. So just be mindful. And that's a crazy story of the day right there. One of the crazy stories of the day, cryptocurrency scams.
Wow.
I think that's a good time for a break so we can get prepared for
Yes,
the
sir.
next round of folks for our first caller in a minute. You are on Be a Voice Radio with Wisconsin Voices. We'll be right back after this break with Savannah Burks from Lupus Has No Face, and she'll be telling you about what she got going on this week.
You're listening to Wisconsin Voices Be a Voice Radio. Follow us at BAWI Voice and learn more at wisconsinvoices.org.
Remembering what we stand for. At Wisconsin Voices, we remember what we stand for. Check out our movement dedicated to empowering citizens and shaping the future. Engage with us on our website, social media, and podcast to make a difference. Visit wisconsinvoices.org. Explore our events calendar, like and subscribe to us on social media. Listen to recent podcasts and radio, and subscribe to our email and newsletter. Amplify your voice and be a voice today.
Wisconsin Voices' 3 pillars are protecting democracy. Your vote is your voice. Wisconsin Voices works to protect democracy in Wisconsin by fighting voter suppression, promoting voting rights, and ensuring fair elections for all. Teaching advocacy. Teaching advocacy empowers and educates advocates in Wisconsin by offering training, resources, and support to enhance their skills, fostering a more informed and effective advocacy community for social and economic change. Building community. Wisconsin Voices builds strong communities for a healthy democracy by collaborating with diverse partners, creating networks for positive change, and fostering a sense of belonging and common purpose. Learn more about Wisconsin Voices by going to wisconsinvoices.org. Learn more about what our partners are doing by visiting the events calendar. Listen to recent episodes by going to our podcast and radio. Get involved today.
You're listening to WNOV 860 and W293CX 106.5 Milwaukee.
What's up? What's up, y'all? What's up? We got a couple shout outs. We want to shout out the team at Wisconsin Voices while we just doing all this lovely work. We want to shout out to Nicole. Who you got, Joe?
Tamika,
Yeah.
Latoya,
Yeah, Shanita,
Angelique.
Nisha. I want to shout y'all out as always. Thank for y'all hard work and brilliant brains when it comes to putting and calculating all the stuff that we do. We're going to keep doing what we do over there and making sure we support the community. I do also want to shout out somebody who just sent me a message. Somebody used to have a show back in the day, Miss Sandra Staples. I want to shout you out as well. She over there listening to Be a Voice Radio. Thanks for listening, Sandra. Thank you as always. Debo said, "Where's chicken at?" Sandra, he listened. he right here. He said, where's chicken? So if you hear that, and if you got a piece of chicken for Debo, I need one as well, please. Yeah, and Jermaine got some. She can fry some bird.
Always.
Yeah, he said you can fry some bird. I don't have I had Sandra's chicken all these years. I know Sandra since I was like 10. Oh man, I don't know if I've had her chicken. Oh, Sandra, if you over here hiding with the chicken and I ain't never had it, we got a problem.
Mm-hmm.
We also gonna talk about what Keith Lee said. Hopefully we can get that recording up, or how are we gonna play that, just to shout out Milwaukee, as we always do, as far as the underrated spot in the city, underrated spot in the country to eat good, which we already knew. You can always find something that you really want if you know or got a connection with people here who like to eat really good in the city. So but outside of that, we do got our first guest and one of our new partners. We have Savannah on the line, and she's from Lupus Has No Face. Savannah, could you turn your radio down just a little bit so we can hear you?
Does that sound better?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I can hear myself a little bit in the background. Yeah, speaker.
You can still hear yourself?
You on speakerphone?
Okay, hold on a minute. Let me take you.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
what about now?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
What's up? Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
How you
Thank
doing?
you.
Thanks for calling in to Be a Voice. I know we had you on a couple weeks ago, but it's nice to have you back, especially now that we got you in that partnership game with us. Welcome on to the coalition with Wisconsin Voices.
I appreciate it so very much. Thank you. It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure.
Of course. I know we were working late, getting that together. You're a busy woman. I gotta find you when you free. You see, I had to, work with you on your schedule, right? And you work late nights, so I had to, I was up. I do like, anything when it comes to our organizations, I do like to make sure that we get the stuff done, whatever it is, even if it's just, doing a little paperwork. But again, like I said, thank you. How's your week?
You're welcome. We've been working diligently.
Yeah. I know. Playing no games, meeting wherever we could. How's your week been, and what you got going on? Or tell the people who you are, and then tell them what you got going on.
Hi, my name is Savannah Burts. I am the founder and owner of Lupus Has No Face nonprofit 501c3, and I also have a podcast that's live every Wednesday at 6:30. Lupus Has No Face podcast on all platforms. This week, Friday, which is today, we have live panel with the podcast, the panel podcast group. We're going to be on Farwell at the Mill and Facts by Fiction store. So that's live. If you guys have time today, come on down, check us out. Saturday, we're going to be linking up with Sir Quentin and Judge Rogers at the, I believe it's Rebels event.
Say the name of the event again.
Going on from the Rebels.
Running Rebels?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So they have an event going on this Saturday. I believe it's from 11 to 2. 11 to 2. And if I'm mixing up this information, you can definitely go on his page or go on my page and you'll see the flyers from there. It's the United Expo. So that's Saturday, December 14th from 12 to 2. Yep. And they're going to be serving catfish and all that good stuff. And then we have the Lupus Has No Face Christmas charity event that we have been planning for months. So that is going to be December 15th from 12 to 5. You're going to have live entertainment. You're going to have food by Nick the Caterer. You're going to have DJ Boogie in the building that's giving us live music. So Milwaukee local artists, just to name a few, Cambella. We're going to have our video photography that's going to be done by Sir Quentin. We're going to have Santa and Mrs. Claus, Pika G and JJ. We're going to have Comedy Tales in the building hosting with friends. So it's going to be a whole vibe. Nothing but love to love on the kids and the parents. So come on out, bring those babies, get some love, get some entertainment, and see what Lupus Has No Face is all about.
Right. Yes. Highlight. Sell it. You got to sell it. Now, with Lupus Has No Face and everything that you got going on, why would you think that the people of Milwaukee, since they are listening to you right now live, why should they come out to a Lupus Has No Face event?
Well, first you should come out because we're giving you a Christmas before Christmas. So
okay.
We're gonna fill your bellies. We're gonna love on you. You're gonna be exposed to people that's in a community doing wonderful things. So you can be networking as well. And also the most important thing is you're going to learn about what lupus is. I'm sure 1 of 5 people that's going to come want to know somebody with lupus or somebody that, has lupus or is dear to their heart. So you're going to learn about what lupus is and how you can be better assistance to our warriors.
I like that.
So it's spreading awareness.
Right. And all right. And this is a good opportunity for people, like you said, who who have somebody where they, getting that awareness. Do you have educational opportunities for them in the mix? Where somebody be out there, like yourself, or if you over there, being the important person you are, where you have somebody out there in support to give them some information about your organization, events, and other things that they may need to know?
I am so happy you asked that. Yes. So everything is free, but me and Nick, our chef, Alex, came up with a ticket. So you're going to have to get a ticket to go to the informational booth before you actually go get your food. So when you go to the informational booth, you're going to get fed some education about lupus. Most definitely.
Okay. One second. Now I think that's the second interview. Yeah. So yeah, we'll wait for that. So okay, cool. So we want to make sure that people get these addresses. I need you to shoot out all these addresses, information, because this is about plugging you in. It's big for Wisconsin Voices to not only bring on our partners, but make sure our partners are getting the exposure that they need anytime we can on a platform. So go ahead, shoot out addresses, information for these events one more time for us, please.
Okay, so for the Lupus Christmas charity event, it's going to be at Sherman Phoenix TDR Network. That's going to be on Fond du Lac. I believe that's 35th and Fond du Lac, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's 35th and Fond du Lac. Just come on in. The other event that's going to be on Saturday is going to be, give me a second. Wasn't ready for this. What is the address to this one? 200 Farwell for this Friday. Today is going to be 200 Farwell on West Farwell at the Mill Company. You're going to check out the Panel Podcast group. That's where we'll be there for today. And then Saturday, United Expo will be, so that is going to be 225 West Capitol Drive, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, at the United Expo. And that's on Saturday from 12 to 2.
Okay, Saturday from 12 to 2. Okay, cool. And then what else you got for us?
You talking to me?
Yeah, of course I'm talking to you.
Oh, I thought you said boys. I'm like, you talking to me? No. Yeah, so just make sure you come out. And if you can't come out to nothing else, just make sure you come out to Sherman Phoenix on Sunday. So that's the only thing that we got going on this past weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is going to be full of entertainment, full of love, full of networking, full of education.
You make sure you get your rest in between all this, okay?
That's the goal.
All right. Yes. I'm happy to hear from you, and I'm glad you definitely called in. And Jermaine said you need his greens.
My greens, man.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell her one more time, please.
Man, how much it's gonna cost me, man? My greens.
Get my boy his greens.
Make an appointment so I can put you on the calendar.
I don't make appointment.
Look, both of y'all busy.
You heard him, because last time he didn't do it, so you can't.
I was looking for you, man. I came out and the green lady was gone.
Got the green lady. Look, she got a lot of hats. Well, I thank you so much for calling in. We just want to make sure that we shouted you out. Lupus Has No Face has some events going on. We definitely gonna post those up. I'll definitely promote them as well. Wisconsin Voices definitely wants to make sure that we are let Lupus Has No Face and Savannah Burks know that we are happy to have you in the coalition. And again, thank you for calling in.
Thank you for having me.
Yep, have a great day. You too. Thank you. All right, that was Miss Savannah Burks of Lupus Has No Face. If you are interested in getting in contact with her, you can get in contact with myself or Wisconsin Voices. We will have more about her organization as soon as we are able to put it on our page as well. We're going to take one more break, and then we're going to have our next caller call in, our next guest, to let her know about what she got going on for the holiday season in her business. Be a Voice Radio. You're listening to Wisconsin Voices, Be a Voice Radio. Follow us at BAWI Voice and learn more at wisconsinvoices.org.
Hi, my name is Tamika Vukovic, co-executive director of Wisconsin Voices. Please join Wisconsin Voices every Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. We will be focusing on community partnerships, voter education, and long-term collective impact for all Wisconsinites.
You're listening to Wisconsin Voices Be a Voice Radio. Follow us at BAWI Voice and learn more at wisconsinvoices.org.
You're listening to WNOV 860 and W293CX 106.5 Milwaukee.
All right, guys, we are back with Be a Voice Radio, Wisconsin Voices. Me and my boy Joe.
Yes, sir.
What's up, Joe?
What's up? What's up?
We're gonna wrap it up after with this next guest. We're gonna wrap it up with some fun topics and funny topics and just stuff going on. Not even just funny, just the wild stuff, some of the stuff that's going on. But we do have another guest on the air, and this is another individual I've known for probably about, I don't know, I ain't gonna say long. Let's just say it's a couple decades or so. But great woman, doing great things, and still coming back to show some love to her city. But she's on the air, and she's gonna let us know about her line and what she got going on. Miss LaQuandra, are you there?
I am. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning. You talking to your city. This is all right, go ahead and say what up to the city.
Good morning, Milwaukee. Oh my goodness. Hardly ever home, but I'm always repping.
There you go. Hardly home, but always repping. I appreciate it.
Always repping. I have on a Wisconsin hoodie today.
Yay. Yeah.
I know.
What's the weather like where you at?
It's like in the high 40s, close to the 50s.
Okay.
It's not too bad right now.
All right, down south weather. Yeah, I'll take it. I mean, that 40s and 50s. I mean, it's 12 today, and I'm over here enjoying this 12 degrees with it being 12, and then it's saying 12 in the feels like. So with that 12, and it was feeling like -10 this past 2 days or so. That was not what's up at all. So
that's wild. I do not like it.
So this is opportunity just to tell the folks who you are. And your connection to the city or whatever, and then we'll just go into what you got for them.
I am LaQuandra Hill, owner and sole proprietor of Don't Stop Love Lip Gloss. Actually, it is umbrella. The name of my company is Love More LLC, but doing business as Don't Stop Love Lip Gloss. And it's really one of my first messages of love to the world. I have a really, really big heart, and I adore lip gloss. So I'm the lip gloss girl. And so that's what I have for everybody. Check me out, don'tstoplove.com. My logo is DSL for short. And it has 1 Corinthians 16 and 14 as the logo. And it's simply do everything in love. And so, again, that's part of my little message of love to the world.
Nice. So what is your connection to Milwaukee, or, and not only that, why did you decide to go into this? I know you said you love it, but what made you really just be like, you know what, let me go ahead and get this line going? Because
Milwaukee is home. I was born in Chicago, but I was raised in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I went to Parkway Elementary School, Good Hope Elementary School, Glen Hills Middle School, Nicolay High School. My dad was in Milwaukee Public School. Yeah. My father was a teacher for MPS. My sister is still a principal at St. Marcus Lutheran. My family is still there. So it's home.
Yeah, I like that.
How did I get into the industry?
Right. How did you get into the industry?
When I was a little girl, my mom used to have an Avon lady, and so she would give me all the different kinds of lip balm and stuff that they had and all the different flavors. And so it started, my obsession with like lip gloss and stuff started when I was a little girl. And that was always my signature in high school and college. And then Little Mama came out with the Lip Gloss is Poppin' song, and everybody used to reference me every single time. And it always was a dream of mine, and I completely forgot about it. Like I was married, divorced, and you kind of lose yourself pouring into other people. And I had taken my son to the barber shop, and I posted a picture like in some lip gloss. And one of his barbers said, "You need an endorsement for whatever lip gloss that is that you have on your lips." And instantly, like the Holy Spirit brought back to my mind that the goal was to have my own. And that was my response to his question. What he said was, I said, the goal is to have my own. And he said, well, what's stopping you? And I said, absolutely nothing. And that was the day that I started working on producing my own lip gloss. And that was my birthday gift to myself last year. So August 11th, 2023.
Oh, that's an important day for me too.
Started.
It's my little sister's birthday. My baby sister's birthday is August 11th. Nikayla, which is the other one I should be shouting out as well. Shout out to Nikayla as well, the youngest in charge. She's an August Leo. So yeah, shout out to y'all. But yeah, as always, like I said, I think I feel like I mentioned that to you when you told me about your lip gloss at one point. But the anniversary, that's cool. I mean, it's been a year since I remember you mentioned it to me last year. Just to see it now, do you feel like you've do you feel that completion? Because I know sometimes, like even for myself, like I feel like I'll feel more completion in entrepreneurship as far as just building this work experience and doing all these things that we do in our for jobs that we've worked for. Do you feel like a little bit more completion now that you took that route into entrepreneurship, or does it make you feel more whole? I think probably a better way of saying it.
It's something to see something that's a thought come to fruition. And so it kind of gives you, it's almost like you're inspiring yourself to do more. So when you actually see like the fruits of your labor, things come to fruition, it makes you say, okay, keep going. I can do more. I've already done this, so let me keep going. And so, your gifts will make room for you. That's Bible. And so I feel like that's something like that is happening. So doing the lip gloss, I'm getting a master's in clinical mental health counseling. That's going to go ahead, and all of it to me is working towards what it is that I feel like I'm purposed to do, and that's really just spread love. And so Don't Stop Love is the beginning of my message of love. So
I like that. I appreciate that. I really am happy to hear that it's working in your favor. And, we're big on supporting entrepreneurs. The 501c3s we work with are a lot of our entrepreneurs that hopped off the porch and decided to look, I was working for them. There's a need here. I've got people reaching out to me, not saying that they're starting like a product business, but they want to get their business going with the entrepreneurship when it comes to, or just get into a business with 501c3s or any other stuff. And it's nice to hear that everybody's kind of stepping out their comfort zones. And I think, that's a big thing to seeing in success. And I'm sure my boy Joe agree with me as well.
100%. Yeah.
He did that himself, just coming up to Wisconsin and leaving his comfort zone of Ohio, and, with what he knows. And this is my coworker that's in the studio with me, Laquandra, by the way. It's Joe. So.
Yeah.
Hi, Joe.
Hello. How are you?
Good. Thank you for asking. How are you?
Doing well. Thank you so much.
Yeah. It's nice to hear that you've done that and plenty of blessings. How can the people get in touch or reach out or connect? Like, hey, my wife loves lip gloss, or my best friend, he loves lip gloss, or whatever. He likes to keep lips moist, or the one, the men, whoever, like, everybody like I got this vitamin E I put on my lips, and it just kills that skin. I feel like that's all I really need, that or cocoa butter. But for the ladies for the ladies who may want to get some, or anybody else, how can they get in contact with you, or how can they find your lip gloss?
You can go to my website, Don't Stop Love, all one word, don'tstoplove.com. I'm also on Instagram, DSL_ Don't Stop Love, and also Affinity DST on Instagram as well. So anybody that's interested in reaching out is more than welcome. Again, that DSL_ Don't Stop Love on Instagram, and don'tstoplove.com.
Love it. I love it. Thank you. Anything else you want to say to the folks from your city before you get up out of here? I know it's somebody listening that know you. They're like, I think I heard LaQuandra today on the radio. Yes, that is LaQuandra Hill from The Mill. Now,
Oh my goodness, that's wild. That I listen. I love everybody from back home. I miss y'all. I love y'all. Quita, Jasmine, Crystal, Siobhan,
hey,
Danielle, everybody. I love y'all. Nick, thank you so much for
yeah,
having me.
of
Joe, it
course.
was a pleasure meeting
Yeah, no
you.
problem. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
and keep doing what you're doing.
Th-
Continue to inspire, continue to show love, and continue to build your community, sir. I'm beyond proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That means a lot coming from you. Of course, you know, I know you for a long time. You've been watching you grow and do great things. And you know what? I just had I had a thought before you get off. You got to remember this. Do you remember 2006 when you had that water party at the pool party at your house?
At my house, the water
Yes.
fight, yeah,
Yeah,
I was
water
just
fight.
talking about how, yeah.
Oh my God, I was 19. Do you remember Dante, my best friend Dante, right? I was right. Remember Dante, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dante was with me. I was riding with Dante and one of your guys that was there who was probably in his mid 20s at the time, or early 20s, I'm sorry, because I was 19. So he's probably 22, 23. I remember Marcia. That was my first time meeting Marcia Roundtree as well. But
Uh-huh.
yeah, the guy got mad at me because I was like, at one point, like the life of the party, because I was throwing water balloons and all that, and then he tried to tell on me to Dante, like, man, yo boy, man, like, and then what's even crazier is I'm like, dude, I've known this woman house. I'm like, I've known her probably longer than all y'all, and you trying to tell on me to.
Exactly.
It was just funny. It was a thought of mine the other day. I was like, yeah, I don't know if LaCranja remembers that party. Of course, you remember, but yes, I remember
I
as well.
remember.
Yeah, so I
That
was
was the purpose of the party. So continue to be the life. Come on.
Yes. You got that energy. We both right. We both got that energy. You was just helping me supply extra energy that day because I was just comfortable because I knew it was somebody I known for a very long time. So
Exactly.
so again, thank you. We will be in touch. You already know we'll be talking. I'm definitely gonna be promoting and you know, much success and blessings to you in your business as well.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Enjoy your Friday. Talk to you
You
soon.
too. Alrighty.
All right. That was nice.
Yeah.
I like that. You
Yeah.
know, highlighting businesses and things like that, man. You know, people
Mhm.
I love seeing our people from the city, man, just doing great things. It's nice. Like, you know, you got folks doing, man, I got a guy and we all went to school together. So many people from
Mhm.
school, you know, whether it's the real estate, you know, another guy that I went to school with, we actually partnered with him through his organization, Wisconsin Voices, and we need to reach out to him too. But I mean, we did with Take Back Community. He has a
Mhm.
you know, a organization where, you know, he teaches firearm safety, you know, and builds weapons if people got the money for it, stuff like that. So people I
Right.
went to school with, and I haven't known as long as LaQuandra, but I've known him for over 20 years. But seeing people that you know that you rode the school bus with or whatever, and they
Right.
got these, you know, flowing successful businesses in the city, I enjoy it, and food businesses, all that. So it looks like we got a caller on the air.
Caller, go ahead.
Yes, I'm here. Good morning,
Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning.
Brian and Joe,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Carvey,
No Carby
Mr. Ride
today.
Out,
Oh, Carby in the
Devo,
back.
Carolyn, Spinks, all of y'all. Merry Christmas to all. Milwaukee, Merry Christmas. Tyrone W. speaking. The young lady just got off the air there. Well, both of them. The green lady, too. I got to catch up with both of them because I want me some greens, too, to ride out.
No, sir, I get mine first,
That's
man. I
all
get
right.
mine
Get 'em
first,
then.
Tyrone W.
Hey, Jermaine hopped on the mic quick.
Hey,
though.
man, that's my
Well, I'm not
greens,
greedy.
man.
I can wait. I'm not greedy. I'm not greedy about the greens. I'm not greedy. but you know what? But I do lip chap. I don't do lip gloss. I do lip chap. I wanted to catch up and I want to lift her up. God bless her heart and soul. She's been divorced. Well, I'll put money in you, but I'll lift you up. I want to buy some lip chap from you. If she got scented candles, I love scented candles. I mean, if you got go get me a Christmas present, winter gloves, lip chap, and some scented candles, and I'm good to go.
So yeah, Tyrone, go ahead and grab some of that lip gloss, man. Support my peoples.
Well, yeah, I give that away as gifts, but I won't put it on.
Yeah, of course not. Don't
The
put it
lip chap
on.
I'll put on.
Right. Don't stop.
When the penguin is out there like today, because I like to kiss them and lick them. See, I can't have chapped lips.
This is a family show, Tyrone. No.
But yeah, we certainly got to lift her up. So, I look forward to meeting her. I know she said Instagram and Facebook and all that, but that's good.
Don'tStopLove.com.
Yeah. She needs to be in a little mini van or mini bus or something with some products where she can, have some products and scoot around on the road, So she needs like a little mini bus or mini van or something, and pull up and then, give me like 5 of them scented candles. Give me a cinnamon, them cinnamon and them lemon ones, man. They had a whole room smelling like, cinnamon and,
man, you trying to make holiday love, ain't you? Holiday love. It's the holiday love show. Tyrone W. Man, I see you.
A nice
cinnamon candle.
Tyrone trying to release some aphrodisiacs in the air. I see what you trying to do, my brother. You ain't slick.
We were just talking about greens.
That's all.
I'm just go from greens
to make it move quick. Make it do what it do. But yeah, that's I love that. That sounds good. Yeah, because man, I'm telling you, them lips get to cracking, man. It ain't no joke because they be hurting.
Yeah.
The gays were looking at you. You can't be kissing on me with no cracked lips.
Man, look, you're going to get scraped up.
So,
right.
Yeah, some lip tapping.
Face will be cut up.
Keep the hands looking good. Yeah, it's all good there. Some scented candles. Oh, man, she'll have money coming out of both ears and both pockets, man.
Yeah.
All right. Merry Christmas, good weekend. Go Pack on Sunday night then with Seattle Seahawks and Marquette, the Badgers and the Panthers and everybody. MATC boys, everybody. Let's get these wins. Let's go. Merry Christmas.
Get the W's.
Get it.
We appreciate you. Thank you for calling in. Thank you. Yeah. Hey, look, that was a nice highlight. Man, kissing and licking.
That went holidays. Like I said, my love, go bang, bang, bang. Right. You better run. Bang, bang, bang. You sweet. My love, go bang, bang, bang.
I went 0 to 100 real quick.
Oh, right. Real quick.
It started out as
greens. Yeah. Also them greens, but also them lips. I mean, I gotta have me a fresh set of lips to kiss on. He was with it.
Okay, fellas. Welcome back to Inside the Bedroom.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
With Tyrone W. I like to kiss him and look him.
And the first selection is going to be My Love, Go Bang, Bang, Bang.
Man, wow. Okay.
I missed it. So she has scented candles as well?
I think he was bringing those.
Yeah, I think.
He's bringing his own scented candles.
Some of those cinnamon scented candles.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
My love.
I'm gonna have to monitor Tyrone W's intake.
Goes bang, bang, bang.
Or output.
Right. He talking about he about to crash out the cash out. He said he gonna live.
Right, crash out the cash out.
He want the candles. He want what did he say? He want the lip gloss.
Yeah, he want it all.
Tyrone. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Get it in there. Look. Everybody be feeling nice and in love during the holiday season. So mistletoe be floating around, and like you said, the cinnamon, oranges, and whatever else smells. Lemon. That is a nice smell. I'm about to go get me some cinnamon and stuff. I'm gonna put my Christmas tree up today. You know what?
I did that yesterday, man.
You did?
Finally got it done. Yeah.
You're supposed to put your Christmas tree up right after you eat Thanksgiving dinner.
You're right.
Well, as soon as you eat Thanksgiving dinner, right when the food is gone.
No, that's for football and a nap.
Mano, is your tree?
Okay, well is your tree Friday morning you put your tree up.
Is your tree?
Is your tree up?
No, man, I'm a bachelor, man. I'm gonna put a tree up and I'm the only one in the house. I'm a bachelor.
Put it up for you.
No, man. I ain't even. I'm turning my mic.
Oh, he's checking out. Check it out.
Turn my mic off, Jack. I still need a Jack.
I got mine up. Do you got yours up, Brian?
What's that?
Your Christmas tree.
No, I got all I gotta do is pull it out and take the plug it up. It already got the lights on it. But what I did, and I have been bad at this, is grabbing more bulbs. So I accidentally grabbed my aunt's bulbs from her house, my auntie's bulbs, and she was like, "Yeah, I got some stuff missing," and I'm like, "Oops."
Accidentally.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought the stuff. This is a couple times. This thing's happened where I thought she wanted me to grab one thing, and I ended up grabbing something else. Like a couch one time. She didn't want me to take the couch out. I was like, you want this couch? You want this seat or not? I took the whole seat. She's like, that's not the one I wanted you to grab. But I was like, I thought this was fair game.
You don't need your oven in your fridge.
Right.
So that's more like, do you need this fork? And then you take the whole kitchen. Like, like what?
Take a whole rack of plates and everything.
Right.
I had a couple ex-girlfriends that did that. Yeah.
Take a few things out.
Took everything out the kitchen.
You take it out.
Yeah, I've had everything out the house.
Joe, that sounds a little different. It sounds like they were leaving me.
Right.
Oh yeah. Like even a can opener. I remember that's when I was angry.
Speaking of leaving, that was a perfect time, Debo. Thank you for that. The wife of the woman accused of faking his own death files for divorce. So according to court records, Ryan Bogart's wife, Emily, filed for divorce. Like, I guess you had to wait until you came back to do this. So court records show Emily Bogart, the wife of Ryan Bogart, has filed for separation, claiming the marriage is irretrievably broken. Well, you think so? The guy faked his death harder than two. I mean, look what he did. If he would have just, I don't know what happened in mix, but he did better than somebody who.
Brian, he planned that thing though.
Yeah, my question is, what drove him to do it?
What did she do? You're not just gonna fake your own death now.
That's a lot of sitting at home at dinner.
He had a whole nother woman, man, that he was trying to get to.
I get it, but what drove you to the whole
that point,
moment?
to that other side of the world?
To that extreme.
Yeah, to that extreme that you fake your death. You don't want to deal with your wife
and
or
his
kids ever again.
You got to pay attention to what was just said. This was a foreign woman,
right?
You know how we feel about
foreigners.
Women from other countries. So much that he bought an extra insurance policy. Then he planned the whole thing out, turned the canoe over, the whole nine. He was going to start a whole new life.
So he was going to take the money and start over.
No,
he wasn't going to be able to get the money. So
she was going to get the money.
Who?
The wife was going to end up with the money. But
so why would you do a whole nother policy?
It might have been in the new woman's name. I don't know, but they said he took out another insurance policy.
Yeah, I was about to say, because why would you take out the policy to give it to the woman
he
you
might
trying
have
to
took
leave?
it in the new name that he was going to become, because he couldn't be who he said he was.
You'd be at the insurance company and somebody totally unrelated to you is like, oh, by the way, I have a $300,000 life insurance policy on somebody I don't know.
Like, hold on, Willis. Wait a minute, Willis.
Right.
I have no connection to.
So he's back and he's in custody and he's looking a little silly and of course, right, a lot of silly. So,
but if he didn't file the insurance claim, then there really is, because they're saying he's actually been held on misdemeanor charges.
Yeah, that's obstruction. All he getting is obstruction. Ain't no felony charges.
And he gonna have to pay back all
that work.
And they extradited him for a misdemeanor. I mean, can you imagine how much tax dollars were wasted?
Yeah, Green Lake. I mean, come on, Green Lake. Come on now. Y'all think y'all getting enough money at that resort? You're not.
Sometimes folks just have an axe to grind.
Yeah, that's all it was. They ain't had nothing else to do. They're like, oh man, this is national. We just can't let them go. We got to give it to them. Oh man, come on now.
We traded Williams to the Yankees.
Yeah, Brewers lost Williams and we lost Adames the other day.
Yeah,
Adames took that big bag and went
Brewers
went over there.
He
went for the money, man. He went to that bag.
Yeah, but why would you get rid of it?
Yeah. Well, this looks like every other year with the Brewers, so I'm not surprised they just rebuild and then do it again.
You realize we're a small market team. We can't compete.
I get it, but I mean, though, if you're gonna throw money away and suck, then you might as well sign me. I'll stick up the joint.
That's why it's gonna be the year that the Brewers get their World Series. They're gonna be one and
done.
You only got to give me half of what you.
I'll stick it up. I'll miss every ball you throwing me, man.
For real. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to Be a Voice Radio, Wisconsin Voices. Want to shout out to everybody. Have a great, safe weekend. God bless y'all. We'll see you Monday.
You're listening to WNOV 860 and W293.